Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome to all of you to Islam and Moral Education. This is our second online class, and last class we discussed about Ibadat. And dear students, I gave you homework 10 knowledge-based question from chapter 1, lesson 1, chapter 3. Dear students, nowadays we are passing very critical time, and because of coronavirus, we can't go to our general classroom, and that's why the authority of Milestone College, they took decision to start class in online, and last week we started, and this is my second class, and today we'll discuss on two topics. First of all, we'll discuss on Salat, and second thing, we'll discuss something about Sawm. There will be two parts of Sawm, and today we'll discuss on first part, and that means today we'll discuss two parts. We will discuss first Salat, and second time we will discuss the first part of Sawm. Dear students, and I would like to request all of you, please, everybody open your copy and open your book and take pen. I would like to start class. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad an-Nabi al-Ummi wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa barik wa sallim. Dear students, Salat is an Arabic word. Salat is an which word? Arabic word. Everybody? Salat is an which word? Arabic word. Everybody underline the Arabic word. You can underline in your book, or if you want to write on your copy, you can take the pen. And in Persian, synonym is namaz. Salat is an Arabic word, and its Persian synonym is namaz. And generally, we people of Bengali, we know the namaz, but actually the namaz is the word. It's a language of Persian, and Salat is an Arabic word. Its meaning is supplication, to ask for forgiveness and to seek mercy. As a slave offers supplication, seeks mercy and pardon, so it is called Salat. It is called Salat. What is the meaning of Salat? What is the meaning of Salat? If I ask you a question, what is the meaning of Salat? The answer is, its meaning is supplication, to ask for forgiveness and to seek mercy. As a slave offers supplication, seeks mercy and pardon, so it is called Salat. Respected dear students, we know we have to perform 5 times Salat. How many times we have to perform Salat? 5 times. And there are 5 pillars of Islam. There are 5 pillars of Islam. Our Prophet Muhammad said, Buniyal Islam ala khamsi shahada, Allah ilaha illallah, wa anna Muhammad Rasulullah, wa iqamis salah, wa ita'iz zakah, wa sawfi Ramadan, wal hajj. Islam is founded on 5 pillars. How many pillars? Everybody, 5 pillars. Number 1, to testify that beside Allah there is no other ilah, and Hazrat Muhammad is Allah's Rasul. It was number 1. And number 2, to establish Salat. Number 3, to give out zakat. Number 4, fasting during month of Ramadan. And 5, pilgrim hajj. This hadith has been taken from Sahih Bukhari Sharif. This hadith has been taken from which book? This hadith has been taken from Bukhari Sharif. There are 5 pillars of Islam. The second pillars of Islam, that is Salat. The second pillars of Islam, that is Salat. Dear students, today our topic is Salat, and there are 2 major points, 2 prime points. Number 1, religious importance of Salat and social importance of Salat. Religious importance of Salat, and second thing is social importance of Salat. Everybody just try to underline, and if you want to write, you can write beside your book or beside on your textbook, and if you want to write, you can take copy. Religious importance of Salat, there are 4 sub-points. How many sub-points? There are 4 sub-points. Number 1, second pillars of Islam, is stains from evil deeds. Number 3, Salat will be light, nur in Qiyamah. And 4, to get satisfaction of Almighty Allah. Dear students, first of all, we will discuss on the first sub-point, that is second pillar of Islam. That is second pillar of Islam. Already we discussed that hadith. The hadith, we taken that hadith from Sahih Bukhari Sharif. Buniyal Islam ala khamsi shahada, la ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah, iqamis salah, wa ita'iz zakah, wa sawmi Ramadan, wal hajj. There is a second pillars of Islam, that is Salat. Second pillars of Islam, that is Salat. That is the first sub-point. That is the first sub-point. And second point is restraints from evil deeds. If you take the book, you can easily see Allah subhanahu said in the Holy Quran, in Surah Al-Ankabut. Which Surah? Surah Al-Ankabut, verse number 45. Allah subhanahu said, Inna salata tanha anil fahsha wal munkar. Inna salata tanha anil fahsha wal munkar. Surely, salat restrains man from absence and evil deeds. Surah Al-Ankabut, verse number 45. Verse or ayat number 45. That means, if you want to perform salat, and if you perform salat, then salat will keep away from evil deeds. And in another hadith, once upon a time or one day, Prophet Muhammad said to his companions, and Prophet Muhammad said, do you know, if any man, he has river beside his house, and every day he takes bath 5 times in that river, and if anybody takes 5 times bath in his river, then did he get any dirty in his body? Then the companions, they said, no, he will not get dirty in his body. Then Prophet Muhammad said that just like that, if anybody perform 5 times salat in a day, then Allah subhanahu will forgive his all sins by performing salat. This hadith has been taken from Tirmidhi Sharif. I'm telling this hadith again. One day Hazrat Muhammad said to his companions, if there is a river following by the side of a man's house, and he baths in 5 times daily, will there remain any filth in his body? The companions said in reply, no, O Messenger of Allah. Then the Holy Prophet said, the 5 times salat likewise remove he who pays sins. The Holy Prophet further said, salat is the identified between iman and kufr. This hadith has been taken from Tirmidhi Sharif. Who performed salat and who didn't perform salat? That is the difference only salat. That is the difference only salat. Okay? We discussed the first sub point was the second pillar of Islam is salat, and the second sub point is salat restrains from all evil deeds. Okay, dear students, now we are going to discuss the third sub point, that is salat will be light in Qiyamah. Salat will be light in the Qiyamah. You know, Prophet Muhammad said in the Holy Quran, Prophet Muhammad said in Hadith Sharif, then if any person performs salat with attentive mind, then that salat will be light for that person who perform salat attentively. Not like that we perform salat and just you go to ruku, you go to sajda, and quickly you perform your ruku sajda. It's not correct system. If you perform salat correctly, if you perform salat slowly and attentively, then your salat will be accepted to Almighty Allah, and this salat will be nur for you in Qiyamah. This hadith has been taken from Tabrani Sharif. This hadith has been taken from This hadith has been taken from Tabrani Sharif. One who offers salat with attention, that salat will be nur or light for him. This hadith has been taken from Tabrani Sharif. Everybody underline this sentence. Everybody underline this sentence, and if you want to write, you can take copy and you can write there. Okay, dear students, and the fourth point, that means fourth sub point is to get satisfaction of Almighty Allah. To get satisfaction of Almighty Allah. You know, if you want to come to school, that time if you don't found your uniform, your epaulette, your bag, and if you want to do something, if you search something, at first, who take responsibility? At first you tell to your mom, Mom, where is my things? I can't find that things. Just like that, who is our creator? Who is our rizq provider? Everything, the Almighty Allah. So we can discuss with Almighty Allah. We can share our feelings to Almighty Allah. That is the number one system. That is prayer. That is salat. So, to getting satisfaction of Almighty Allah, salat is very important. So, my dear students, these were 4 sub-points of religious importance of salat. Again, I am telling the second pillar of Islam. The first sub-point, 2 numbers, restrains from evil deeds. And third is, salat will be light or nur in Qiyamah for performer salat. And number 4, to get satisfaction of Almighty Allah. Okay, my dear students, now we are discussing about, we'll discuss on social importance of salat. Social importance of salat. There will be 3 sub-points. How many sub-points? There will be 3 sub-points. Number 1, brotherhood, equality, discipline. Brotherhood, equality, discipline. My dear students, you know, when you perform salat, when you go to mosque, that time there will be a lot of people, they will go to mosque. Some people, they are very rich people, there some people, they are very poor people, some people, they are very powerful person, they are some people, they are very powerless person. But when everybody go to perform salat, that time they all are brothers, and they are you can't say you can't perform here, you can't stay here. All people, they go to mosque. So by salat we can establish the brotherhood in our society. Number one, it was the number one sub point for social importance. And number two, equality. When we stand in rakat, just there will be imam, just he started salat, and we follow him, and there has been no discrimination, all are same. That will be very great lesson from salat. So that is the second sub point of social importance. And third importance is discipline. When we hear the azan from muezzin, and when we start salat in the specific time, we have to start salat, and we have to maintain some systematic ways, systematic rules we have to follow. Then we can perform salat. So these are the discipline, these are the perseverance, and we can say a lot of things. And the third point. So these were three sub points of salat. Social importance of salat: number one, brotherhood, equality, and discipline. I'm talking about again. Do you feel any problem? Then you can ask me question in WhatsApp group, and you can ask your subject teacher if you face any problem in this matter. Okay, my dear students. Now I want to discuss something about Sawm. And yesterday, last class, we discussed on Ibadat, the first lesson from third chapter. And today we already discussed the second lesson from third chapter, that was the Salat. And now I am starting from third lesson from third chapter, that is Sawm. And I will discuss the first point of religious importance of Sawm. And rest of discussion we will discuss on next lesson and next class. Okay, the same thing. Everybody open your book and take pen. Sawm. Sawm is an Arabic word. Which word? Arabic word. Everybody underline. Which word? Arabic word. Sawm is an Arabic word. Its Persian synonym is Roja. Its Persian synonym is Roja. We people, the local people of Bengali, we know the Roja, but we don't know the Roja is Bengali or Arabic or Persian or other language. So Sawm is an Arabic word, and Persian language is Roja. Sawm is a which word? Arabic word, and Persian language is Roja. Very good. And what is the definition of Sawm or Roja? It's literally meaning to abstain from. In the terminology of the Islamic Sharia, Sawm is to refrain from food, drink, and sensual pleasure from dawn to dusk in order to please Almighty Allah. Then from morning to from evening, that is when we take the niyat after sari and before iftar. You can't take food, you can do anything. That means that is not accepted on Islamic Sharia. You can take water, you can take any food. That means you have to abstain from your wish that actually enter your body. That is the Sawm. Again, I'm telling the definition of Sawm. Everybody underline, and you can write the definition of Sawm. Okay, do you have any problem? You can, if you face any problem, you can ask me, my dear students. Just we discussed the Sawm, the meaning of Sawm, abstain from, and now I am discussing about definition of Sawm. Definition of Sawm. In the terminology of Islamic Sharia, Sawm is to refrain from food, drink, and sensual pleasure from dawn to dusk in order to please Almighty Allah. It is first for every adult man and woman to observe fasting during the whole month of Ramadan. Okay, there will be religious importance. Religious importance of Sawm. There are four sub-points. Number one, religious importance of Sawm, and there will be four sub-points. Number one, to attain taqwa. Number two, Roja is a shield between man and evil deeds. And third is Allah will give reward for Roja, and Allah will forgive all the past sins. Okay, number one, I am discussing the to attain taqwa. Allah subhanahu said in the Holy Quran, Kutiba alaykum siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. Allah subhanahu said in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat 183. Allah subhanahu said in the Holy Quran, Kutiba alaykum siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina min qablikum la'allakum tattaqun. This ayat has been taken from Surah Baqarah. Surah Al-Baqarah, ayat 183. Allah said, Sawm, Roja has been made compulsory upon you as it was done upon those who preceded you so that you can attain taqwa, fear of Allah. Taqwa means fear of Allah. My dear students, you can perform all ibadat of Islamic Sharia. You can do everything, but only one ibadat, that is Sawm, it's only for Almighty Allah. You can take food when you go to your room. You can lock the door. You can take food. Nobody knows that, but only Almighty Allah. So that's why this ibadat is very important. This ibadat is very important, and those are performing the fasting in month of Ramadan, they will get the special door in Jannat. Okay, my dear students, we heard about the first sub-point of religious importance of Sawm, that is to attain taqwa. If you want to attain taqwa, we have to perform first. Okay, dear students, second sub-point is Roja is a shield between man and evil deeds. Roja is a shield between man and evil deeds. Prophet Muhammad said, As-siyamu junnah. As-siyamu junnah. Sawm, or Roja, is as if a shield. This hadith has been taken from Bukhari and Muslim Sharif. This hadith has been taken from Bukhari and Muslim Sharif. My dear students, this is very important. The Holy Prophet Muhammad said, Roja is a shield. Roja is a shield between man and evil deeds. Man and evil deeds. Then, Roja is shield. Have you understood? Everybody, have you understood? That means Prophet Muhammad said that Roja is a shield between man and evil deeds. Okay, dear students, we will go to third sub-point, that Allah will give reward for Roja. Allah subhanahu will give reward for Roja. Allah subhanahu said in the Hadith Qudsi, As-sawmu li wa ana ajzi bi. As-sawmu li wa ana ajzi bi. Sawm is for me and I myself shall offer its return. This hadith has been taken from Bukhari Sharif. This hadith has been taken from which book? Bukhari Sharif. Everybody underline this information, or you can write on your copy. Everybody. Nobody skip this, please. Allah subhanahu said in the Hadith Qudsi, Sawm is for me and I myself shall offer its return. Bukhari Sharif. As-sawmu li wa ana ajzi bi. That means Allah subhanahu will give reward himself. Allah subhanahu will give reward, and Allah subhanahu said, Sawm is for me and I myself shall offer its return. Okay, my dear students, and the last sub-point is Allah subhanahu will forgive all sins, all past sins. Prophet Muhammad said in the Hadith Sharif, Man sawma Ramadan imanan wa ihtisaban ghufira lahu ma taqaddama min dhanbi. Allah the Most High forgives all the past sins of a person who observes fast by tracing faith in and hope of reward from Almighty Allah. This hadith has been taken also from Bukhari Sharif. So my dear students, if you perform Sawm that and with hope, then Allah SWT will forgive you. That after that, Allah SWT will forgive your all past sins. So these are the 4 sub-points of religious importance of Sawm. My dear students, again I'm trying to tell you the whole class. Number 1, we discussed about the Salat, the religious importance of Salat. There are 4 sub-points. Second pillar of Islam, distance from evil deeds. Salat will be light or nur in Qiyamah. Number 4, to get satisfaction of Almighty Allah. And social importance of Salat, there were 3 sub-points: brotherhood, equality, and discipline. And then we discussed about Sawm. There were 4 religious importance of Sawm. Number 1, to attain taqwa. Number 2, Roza is a shield between man and evil deeds. Number 3, Allah will give reward for Roza. Number 4, Allah will forgive all the past sins. That's all about today's lesson. My dear students, and last class I gave you homework. Those who didn't submit your homework yet, and try to submit as soon as possible. And your new homework is from Salat chapter and second chapter, and from Sawm chapter, all ayats and all hadith you have to write. If you want to write in Arabic, alhamdulillah, very good. And if you don't write Arabic, no problem. Just you have to write the meaning of this verse and ayats. And try to listen or try to watch the first video that was the Ibadat I discussed. And if you didn't watch that video, if you didn't take that class, so you can get that class in this video description. You will get the link of that class. And my dear students, everybody try to Ibadat, try to do some Ibadat. May Allah protect us from all kind of disease. May Allah give us good health. And everybody try to perform Salat and try to utilize your time in your home. And inshallah, again we will return in our classroom. Thank you all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.